today's news, fees for trade licenses to significantly increase with non-belongers to pay up to 25 times more. An Althea Scatliffe building structurally unsound, school closed indefinitely. We also saw over the weekend Stephen Spencer winning the BVI Tourist Board's Junior BVI Chef Sunset Showdown cooking competition, and the Rotary Club Sunrise of Showdown refurbishes Althea Scatliffe's canteen. Well, viewers, these and more stories when 284 News returns.
Yo, everything good, Dad?
Aye. This thing got me one way, Daddy.
What do you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, I can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What you really? Hey, this ain't like you, you know?
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
Shit. I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know I huff. I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hook, I tell you.
Well, welcome everyone. It's Monday, June 20th, 2022. I'm Kamal Haynes, coming to you live from the beautiful British Virgin Islands. I want to thank you so much for joining us. Well, we start today's newscast with the latest information from the House of Assembly, where both belongers and non-belongers will soon have to pay significantly more to operate businesses in the British Virgin Islands after the recent passing of the Business Licensing Act 2020 in the House of Assembly, which proposes to increase the fees for trade licenses. Well, Premier and Minister of Finance Dr. the Honorable Natalia Wheatley successfully moved a motion in a recent sitting of the House of Assembly to have the new legislation replace the current Business Professions and Trade Licenses Act Cap 200, which is approximately 33 years old. Well, the new fees for belongers will range from $150 to $1,500. That is up from the previous $25 to $250. For non-belongers, they will have to spend even more money on trade licenses, as the new fees will range from $1,500 to $15,000, which is up from the previous $200 to $600. Well, speaking on the need for the updated legislation and new fee structure, Premier Wheatley said the new fees will assist the Trade Commission in being more self-sufficient and will contribute to the economy of the Virgin Islands.
As it relates to the new proposed structure, the fees range from $150 to $1,500 for belongers, and $1,500 to $15,000 for non-belongers, depending on the category of business. The proposed fees still remain relatively lower than that of Cayman and on par with Turks and Caicos. We have aimed to be competitive and relatively affordable while balancing the need for the Virgin Islands Trade Commission to generate revenue, to become more self-sufficient, and to make a contribution to the overall finances of the Virgin Islands.
Well, Premier Wheatley also revealed that considerable research went into the development of the new fee structure. He said the current fee structure has been in place for a long time and is outdated. He added that the fees were considerably lower when compared to other jurisdictions, such as the Turks and Caicos Islands and the Cayman Islands.
In the process of research and benchmarking, it was essential for us to compare our current fee structure with those of similar jurisdictions. As a result, we found that, compared to most territories, the Virgin Islands has very low fees, while other territories such as Cayman Islands are 5 to 10 times higher, with a range of $150,000 to $400,000. Turks and Caicos Islands annual fees for business licenses range from $150 to $10,000, depending on the type of business. There are currently 45 categories of business activities and 65 fee classifications. 20 classifications are reserved for Turks and Caicos Islanders or Turks and Caicos Islander-controlled businesses.
Well, the finance minister also said that with the current legislation, there was difficulty in fitting some of the modern businesses into the existing framework and labels. He said the only way to fix the issue was to overhaul the legislation and to make it more aligned with the modern needs of the territory.
The new Business Licensing Act 2020 proposes a more comprehensive list of economic activities by which to classify businesses. This list can be found in Schedule 1, which is divided into 3 parts, which also lists the revised fees that will apply to the trade licenses for the different types of business activities. Schedule 1, Part A provides for those activities that are open for both belongers as well as non-belonger investors, an area that we must pay very keen attention to. Schedule 1, Part B provides for economic activities which are reserved for ownership by belongers only. Part C provides for economic activities which require joint venture ownership with belongers.
Moving on, viewers, where all events that were scheduled to be hosted at the Althea Scatliffe Primary School will now be relocated after a recent inspection of the school's building revealed concerns relating to its structural integrity. Well, this was confirmed by the Ministry of Education, which said that on Thursday, June 16th, they received a report documenting the recent inspection that revealed the aforementioned details. But the ministry said, and I quote, "Well, the report recommended that the use of the school building be suspended immediately. A primary concern in the report is the structural integrity of the building. Based on this information, the ministry agrees that the best option is to err on the side of caution by prioritizing the safety of our students, faculty, and staff," end quote. But this information prompted the ministry to close the building effective Friday, June 17th, until further notice to ensure the safety of all the relevant stakeholders. Well, the ministry said, and I quote, "The principal, faculty, and staff of the Althea Scatliffe Primary School were notified of this decision. Additionally, correspondence from the ministry was also shared with the principal to issue to parents urgently." It continued, "The ministry have advised the principal to remove all personal items from the building. Additionally, the ministry will make arrangements with the principal to secure furnishings and student documents," end quote. Well, the government did initially schedule to host one of its public meetings to discuss the framework for the implementation of the COI recommendations in the school's building on Wednesday, June 22nd. While it is now unclear which location that meeting will be relocated to, well, obviously, viewers, we will keep you updated as that information comes to light. Well, up next, viewers, Stephen Spencer wins BVI Tourist Board's Junior BVI Chef Sunset Showdown cooking competition, and the Rotary Club Sunrise of Rotong refurbishes Althea Scatliffe's canteen. Well, these are more stories when 284 News returns.
There's a reason you get up on a morning. A reason you pick yourself up, start the day. Maybe it's sheer grit. Maybe it's your ethics. Maybe it's because you know people like you are waiting for people just like you. We all have our reasons, and for Republic Bank, that reason is you. Every little thing, every big thing. It's all about making a difference in your life. Because after 182 years, if it's one thing we're sure about, is that the difference is you. We're here to help.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
The wait is over. CCT Fire is here. Experience ultra-fast downloads, seamless streaming, and even more reliable connectivity on an all-new fire-blazing super-fast CCT Fiber network. CCT Fire, bring it home and upgrade today.
Brilliant Hands and Minds tutoring services, one-on-one tutorials in math and English, intense homework assistance, academic enrichment, school projects, effective communication and public speaking development, sign language for adults and children on Saturdays only. Registered with the Virgin Islands High School Certificate Program, Brilliant Hands and Minds can help you too. Offering intense curriculum-based training to help you or your loved ones get their high school diploma. It's time to make your family's education a #1 priority. Hurry, space is limited. Brilliant Hands and Minds Learning Center. We are the trained education professionals.
Well, welcome back, viewers. Well, Chef Stephen Spencer was crowned the winner of the BVI Tourist Board's Junior BVI Chef Sunset Showdown Cooking Competition on Friday evening after amassing a total of 380 points in the finals. Well, Spencer, who is presently a chef at the Long Bay Beach Resort on Tortola, took home the grand prize of $5,000 along with a bamboo-shaped pottery trophy. Well, second place went to Bath Turtle Chairs Bamboo's chef Kavron Kishasamy, while Chef Azik Oliver of the Moorings finished third. Well, here's a look at the winning moment.
Second place, all the way from Virgin Gorda, Chef Kavron Kishasamy. Congratulations,
Chef
Kavron.
Stephen Spencer with 380 points is the Junior Chef Showdown competition winner.
Congratulations.
Give him a round of applause.
Give him a round of applause, everybody. It has been a grueling competition, and Chef Stephen throughout the competition has been one of the chefs to watch, and he pulled off a win today, taking the trophy home to Long Bay Resort and East End. His crew is in the house.
Well, Chef Spencer also spoke about how he felt after being crowned the winner to host Esther Fraser and Timothy Hughes, who were representing the BVI Tourist Board and the BVI Film Commission. Take a listen.
How are you feeling right now?
Feeling overwhelmed, feeling very good.
You have been kinged and crowned the Junior Chef Sunset Showdown competition winner. That's an awesome thing to take back with you. What's the most important thing that you've learned throughout this competition?
The important thing I learned is no matter who you is, always put it in your food and don't change for nobody. Because to be honest, a lot of people just try to change you. But you see, once you put your heart in your food, no matter the outcome, it will always, uplift and always touch someone's heart. So that's what I believe.
And what's next for Chef Stephen coming out of the competition?
What next for Chef Stephen? Learn some more, because I have a lot more to learn.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Junior Chef Showdown winner, Stephen Spencer, with 380 points.
While viewers also present at the competition was Premier and Minister of Tourism, Dr. the Honorable Natalia Wheatley. He said he was inspired by the performances of the three finalists and spoke about the importance of having such competitions in the territory.
Programs such as these inspire young people to get involved and to develop their passions. It provides them with the skills and experience to pursue their dreams and to enter into fulfilling careers. It ensures that we have Virgin Islanders who can step into the industry and shape our product with our own Virgin Islands flavor and style, so that everyone who experiences our offerings experiences the Virgin Islands and can spread this experience around the world and entice others to visit our destination. Participation in these events strengthens our tourism industry and contributes directly and indirectly to our economy. Again, not just in the present, but also in the future. The Virgin Islands has a strong tourism product for which there's undoubtedly high demand. Our product and our industry are resilient. We have seen this in the recovery from the challenges over the past few years, some of which were global challenges.
Well, meanwhile, Junior Minister for Tourism, Honorable Althea Maduro Keynes, encouraged more young persons to take up culinary roles. She said careers in culinary can be extremely rewarding and beneficial to the BVI's tourism product.
So when I see young people move in that direction, I smile. It pleases my heart. And I want to encourage all the young people here, don't just look at cooking as being a cook. Look at it as being an art. You're an artist. You cook well and you decorate well and you present your food well. And you could go a lot of places with it. people, would just say, oh, she's just a cook. Cook makes money. So I encourage everybody who wants to do that to venture into that direction. We need more of our young people to take this opportunity, go with it as a tourism product. So again, give the contestants a round of applause. And the three of them tonight, I would consider winners because it's not easy to get up here and display food and try. So all of them are winners to me. And I will continue to support the youth in this category. Who wants to go to make this your career, I will continue to support you along with the government.
I want to also extend congratulations to Mr. Stephen Spencer on behalf of 284 Media and CCT. We were there on the ground basically to get a grasp of the atmosphere. It was very, very entertaining to say the least. And hopefully next year the BVI Tourist Board can replicate what we would have seen last Friday. Well, moving on, viewers, we're on Friday, June 17, 2022. The Rotary Club Sunrise of Rotong officially handed over a fully refurbished canteen to the principal of the Althea Scatliffe Primary School. In an official statement, the club said, and I quote, "Our club is happy to assist in the repairs and outfitting of the canteen at Althea Scatliffe Primary School, now called the Marietta Headley Canteen. But this canteen provides meals to students in need at the school. Thanks to our honorary Rotarian James Todman for his support and commitment to this project and hard-working members of our club. But this project was funded in part by a grant from Rotary International District 7020. We'll take a look at the auspicious occasion.
Good morning. We're here at Althea Scatliffe Primary School and we're here with Rotary Club Sunrise. Several years ago, Rotary decided that they're going to give us a gift of a new canteen. And here they are this morning to make that handover of our canteen.
Well, President of the Rotary Club of Sunrise, Mrs. Grethane Hodge Penn, delivered remarks on behalf of the club.
It is my great pleasure and passion that we are here this morning to hand over our newly renovated kitchen, which is now known as the canteen at the Althea Scatliffe Primary School. This love affair with this school occurred 4 years ago when then President Rosemary was notified by a faculty member about the need for bringing grocery items to the school. What was happening was that the school teacher, recognizing that many of their students were coming to school without breakfast, took money and funds from their own pockets and bought grocery items so that these children can have at least a substantial meal to start their day. They've approached President Rosemary, and that's when the program began. We adopted the school, and then we started buying groceries on a monthly or bi-monthly basis. Thank you. While we were doing that, we noticed that the kitchen had never been renovated since the hurricane. There were items that were not functioning. Aesthetically, it just didn't look pleasing to our eyes. And we swore that we were going to take this as our mission to do this canteen. And with the gracious help of a grant from Rotary International that assisted us in this process, and the gracious honorary James Todman Construction, who is an honorary Rotarian with our club, we were able to do that feat. We had many challenges due to the COVID, but we started in April, and in 1 week's time, a transformation was done to what you see today. Today, I would like to also introduce members of our Rotary that were very instrumental in this. Rosemary Flax, past president. Faye Smith Penn, director of special projects. Rotarian Edwin, who designed, budgeted the whole project. Rotarian and Assistant Treasurer Jennifer O'Neill, and also our Secretary, Eno Soman. And what I'm very pleased to have is Janelle Todman representing her father, James Todman, who's out of the country. We also have with us Assistant Governor Ryan Galluck, who was instrumental in assisting us with the grant. So this was a joint labor of love, and I'm very, very happy also to see that we're naming it after the illustrious Marietta Headley.
Well, Deputy Premier and District 5 Representative Honorable Kai Reimer, for which the school is located, delivered remarks. Take a listen.
Good morning, and thank you, Rotarians. Thank you for this donation this morning. As was said earlier, this started, I think, in 2016, where the previous principal, Ms. Headley, understood the need for the children who were coming to school hungry and who didn't have anything to eat, so she started this program. So today is an auspicious occasion, and she's dressed for the occasion as well. So with having the canteen being turned over today and having it named in the honor of past principal Ms. Headley, I think we all should give her a round of applause as well. As well as to give the Rotarians a round of applause as well for your commitment to this project. Where I'm here standing to, Althea Scatliffe School, it's in my district, and I'm pleased to be here, and I'll also make a donation to the pantry on behalf of myself. So I just want to say it's a pleasure to be here, it's a pleasure to be a part of this grand occasion, and though we may have some sad news coming about with the school or some coming up in the future, we are happy that this is happening today. So I just want to say I'm happy to be here, and this would be a benefit to the children of the Althea Scatliffe School. So I thank you.
Meanwhile, District Governor of Rotary, Ryan Gillock, offered remarks and spoke to the role of Rotary International.
And certainly, thank you, Honorable Reimer, and thank you to the Rotary Club Sunrise of Rotown for this generous donation. One of the things that Rotary is very passionate about is literacy. And you can't practice literacy or proper literacy without a full stomach. So having a canteen like this here in Althea Scatliffe, knowing that children are going to school hungry is critically important. So I certainly do applaud the Rotary Club Sunrise of Rotown for this, Honorary Rotarian James Todman for the generosity as well, and everybody who played a big role in seeing this through. I also do want, President Gretchen did make mention of also Rotary International and the generosity that Rotarians all around the world have played in this, because when we give to the Rotary Foundation, that money also comes back here into the community in various projects, and this is certainly an example of monies that are well worth spent here in the BVI. So I certainly applaud again the Rotary Club Sunrise of Rotown for this great project, and look forward to many, many, many more great projects coming out of this club. Thank you.
Well, viewers, the club further stated that if you wish to assist or donate food, water, and other supplies, please contact the club via email at rotarysunriseclubbvi@gmail.com. Well, up next, viewers, the H. Lafferty Stout Community College to offer chartered management program. While we get to that story, when 284 News returns.
The beautiful Virgin Islands, or nature's little secret as some prefer, where the weather stays warm and the drinks stay cold, where men in wigs get their lawyer bills paid by governments and governments lose planes, where walls are built and prisoners escape. You vacation where we suffer. BVI love.
How may I assist you? Yes. You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Well, welcome back, viewers, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Well, are you an entrepreneur, supervisor, or manager looking to take things to another level? Well, the Chartered Management Institute, Level 5 Management and Leadership being offered at the H. Lafferty Stout Community College, works with business and education to inspire people to become skilled, confident, and successful managers and leaders. But this qualification is designed for practicing middle managers and leaders at operations, divisions, departmental or specialist level, and are typically accountable to a senior manager or business owner. But the primary role of a practicing or aspiring manager and leader is to lead and manage individuals and teams to deliver the aims and objectives in line with the organizational strategy. Recently, Miss Marvel Wheatley Dawson, HLSCC's Dean of Workforce Training, and Dr. Arlene Smith Thompson, HLSCC's Vice President of Academic Affairs, sat down with our Ron Grant to discuss the program. Take a listen.
The CMI program has been around the British Virgin Islands for many years, since 2005, and we have trained so many professionals here in this country through our level 5 supervisory level and our level 3 supervisory level, level 5 or middle management level, and our level 7, which is our very professional management level. And we are back again. We were dormant since 2017 after the passage of the hurricanes, and we have rebranded, we are reaccredited, and we are ready to go to serve you, our people, in the level 5 diploma, which is in leadership and management, starting September this year.
Well, Dean Dawson also explained how the program works.
The program is a 10-month program. We run out the modules pretty much over 6 weeks. That gives persons sufficient time to complete the assignments, submit before we open a new module. And so the learning this time around would be done virtually, some online. We have classroom training, which most folks are comfortable with. Our registration is very easy. We have incorporated a lot of technology into this program, so the ease of access to the program is much better for our busy working professionals.
Well, additionally, the program has been upgraded.
You would notice right now that our program is on Facebook. There is a QR code that will allow persons to scan that code with their smartphones, fill out our interest form. We will get back to you, get you registered. So we try to make the program as seamless as possible for persons accessing us. We are over at Paraquita Bay, and we want to make it easier for persons. Once registered, we bring you into our classes 6 weeks later. The lessons will be recorded, so if someone needs to, go over the material, it's there, it's readily available for them. For persons who would like to join us from the sister islands, it's so much easier with the office hours for our lecturers, and our lecturers are approved through the Chartered Management Institute over in the UK to teach. And so they can access our office hours virtually, no need to have to come to town, and those would be pretty much in the evenings. The lessons will be uploaded to our Moodle page, so there's a lot of online interaction for the busy professional today.
Well, for those persons who are interested to register, contact the Chartered Management Institute via email at cmthomas@hlscc.edu.vg or via telephone at 284-852-7176. Well, to view that entire interview in its entirety, visit all our 284 media platforms. Well, viewers, that's all we have for today's newscast. To follow us, basically go on our social media platforms and like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm Kamal Haynes, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.